incomplete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They only needed one, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. Prescott again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Prescott. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Second down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Quandre Diggs there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They bring Chase in motion. On third down, Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. That is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much. Second and long coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Now Murray on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On second down, here's Murray. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 6. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They go play action with Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They go play action now. Murray. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Baltimore. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. To throw again is Murray. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Moore going in motion. On third down, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Inside the 30. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On play action, here's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing is Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
A give here to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. A handoff to Pacheco. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. A pass caught by Saquon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, 1st and goal. Now, Barkley. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. We'll mark him a foot or 2 short. Now, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They'll throw on first down with Murray. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They put Kelce in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Here's first down. Man in motion, heading left. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on